Hi adventurers, and welcome to the LARP Peddlers channel. In today's video, we're going to learn how to build the Athos Baldric, perfect for carrying weapons with your musketeer, pirate, or any shoot and pike style character. Don't forget that you can get this pattern at the link in the description, and remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. In my case, I cut the pieces with my laser cutter, but you can see how to put the pattern together and cut the pieces in this other video. Once cut, use an edge beveler to round the edges on all the pieces that need it. You can see how I decorated the straps in this other video, but you can use any other decoration you like. For this piece, I decided to add some decoration with basic leather stamps that I bought on Amazon. This step is totally optional, and if you want to do any other decoration, go for it. Moisten the leather and use your leather stamps as you normally would, with a hammer and on a sturdy surface. Let the pieces dry completely before dyeing. For the dyeing process, I use alcohol-based dye applied with a mini painting air gun and a small air compressor. This saves me time and dye and allows me to create variations in the color tone. If you don't have these tools, you can do it with a brush in the usual way. Use gloss varnish for leather. You can apply it with a brush as usual. It's important that the varnish is glossy if you're going to do the next step. Otherwise, use any varnish you like. In this step, use a mixture of equal parts black acrylic paint and water, and use a piece of cloth to remove the excess and ensure the ink gets into the engravings. This process helps to enhance the engravings and create variations in the color tone. The gloss varnish helps create a non-stick layer so the ink can flow more easily. Once the pieces are dry, use fine grit sandpaper to distress the leather a little. I use a sanding sponge like the ones used in woodworking. This process will help highlight the engravings and give your piece a worn look that will add personality to your character. It's time for the leather trim. It's completely optional, but I think it adds an interesting and distinctive touch. In this other video, you can see how I make the trim strips. As you can see, I use double-sided tape to hold the leather in place before sewing it, but you can use contact cement. Hammer the trim onto a sturdy surface to conform it to the leather piece, especially at the corners. You can again use fine sandpaper to distress the trim and give your piece more depth. I used my cobbler's sewing machine to sew the trim, but you can do it by hand using your preferred sewing method. Now we can begin the assembly process. Start by making the X's with leather cord. You can do this step whenever you prefer, but it will be easier to do it before you have the entire piece assembled. Once this is done, you can start assembling the rest of the pieces following the numbers on the pattern and in no specific order. Adjust the Baldric to your desired height, and your Athos Baldric will be ready to duel for your honor. Thanks for watching the video to the end. Remember that you can get this pattern at the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next parts of this Athos Musketeer set. See you in the next videos, and I hope you have a great adventure.